Ms. Carrion, our sponsor. She's done a fantastic job for her first time, so give her a quick round of applause, guys. And I'm a little scared too, so I'm going to take a deep breath. I'm going to ask boys and girls. And as I say your name, you're just going to stand up so that we can, as I say your name, everybody stand, and then stay standing until we finish everybody's name. So I'd like to introduce our spellers today. Number 1, Saraí Duran. Number 2, Camila Cadu. Keep standing, please. Number 3, Ariana Perez. Number 4, Ben Estrada. Number 5, Imari Bonds. Number 6, Luis Velasquez. Number 7, Lacey Lozano. Number 8, Yarelis Fontanes. Number 9, Larissa Arias. Number 10, Tegan Rosine. Number 11, Christian Bowling. Number 12, Ashley Velasquez. Number 13, Christian Morales. Number 14, Aileen Arispe. Number 15, Braylon Leff. Number 16, Aubrey De La Garza. Number 17, Imani Bowling. Number 18, Isabel Mata. Number 19, Rebecca Perez. Number 20, Dylan Huerta. Number 21, Rodolfo Saldaña. Number 22, Valeria Lopez. Number 23, Lupita Salinas. Number 24, Mariah Breda. Number 25, Jade Hinojosa. Number 26, Alison Flores. Alison Flores, sorry. Number 27, Leila Garcia. Leila Garcia. Number 28, Aliana Medina. Number 29, Neve Rosales. And number 30, Isabel Gomez. These are our spelling bee contestants for today. Let's give them a round of applause. This is the first year that we will have second graders participating, so we opened it up for second grade. So we wish second grade, it takes a lot of strength to get up here, so y'all are going to do great. So let me start with the rules. Okay. Okay. Eligibility. A speller qualifying for the 2019 Scripps National Spelling Bee near Washington, D.C. must meet the requirements. The speller must not have won Scripps National Spelling Bee Championship near Washington, D.C. Number 2, the speller must attend school that is officially enrolled with the Scripps National Spelling Bee. Number 3, the speller must not have passed beyond the 8th grade on or before February 1st, 2019. The speller must not have repeated any grade for the purpose of extending spelling bee eligibility. If the speller has repeated any grade, the speller must notify the Scripps National Spelling Bee of the circumstances of the grade repetition by March 31st, 2019. The speller or the speller's parent, legal guardian, or school officials acting on the speller's behalf must not have declared to another entity an academic classification higher than 8th grade. Number 6, the speller must not have earned the legal equivalent of a high school diploma. Number 7, the speller must not issue normal school activity to study for the spelling bee. Number 8, the speller must not have reached his or her 15th birthday on or before August 31st. Number 9, the speller must have been declared a champion of a spelling sanctioned final local spelling bee taking place on or after February 1st. Number 10, the speller, upon qualifying for the 2019 Scripps National Spelling Bee near Washington, must submit a completed champion bio form. Number 11, the speller must not have any first, second, or third degree relatives, grandparent, aunt, uncle, niece, who are currently enrolled in the Scripps company. 2, format. The spelling bee is conducted in rounds. Each speller remaining in the spelling bee at the start of a round spells one word or answers one vocabulary question in each round. except in the case of a written multiple choice online test. Whoops. The spelling bee may be conducted orally or in writing. The format, third, the word list. Local spelling bee officials are responsible for selecting the word list for use at each local spelling bee. 4, special needs. Special spelling bee officials will strive to provide accommodations for spellers who have physical challenges. 5, pronouncer's role. The pronouncer strives to pronounce words according to the dictionary markings. In oral spelling bees, homonyms, speller's request, pronouncer's sense of helpfulness. In an oral spelling bee, homonyms, if a word has one or more homonyms, the pronouncer indicates which word is to be spelled by defining the word. The speller's request. The pronouncer responds to the speller's request for a definition, sentence, part of a speech, language, or origin, and alternate pronunciation. Pronouncer's sense of helpfulness. The pronouncer may offer word information without the speller having requested it. If the pronouncer senses that the information is helpful and information is presented in the entry. Judge's role. The judges uphold the rules and determine whether or not words are spelled correctly or the vocabulary items are answered correctly. Interaction with the speller. Judges, because seeing the speller's lip movement may be critical in detecting misunderstanding or misspelling. That's what we talked about. The judges encourage spellers to face them when pronouncing the spelling words. Remember, we talked about really enunciating so they know that you said the word correctly. Okay? Notice of rules. The judges ensures that all spellers and audience members are given an opportunity to receive a complete copy of the rules, which are over there on that side. Miss Bedouin, if anybody needs them, you'll hand them out. Misunderstanding. The judges participate in an exchange of information between the speller and pronouncer if they feel that the clarification is needed. Also, judges listen carefully to the speller's pronunciation of the word, and if they sense that the speller has misunderstood the word, the judge works with the speller and pronouncer until they are satisfied that a reasonable attempt has been made to assist the speller in understanding the word. So judges, you'll have that freedom, okay? Pronouncer's errors. The judges compare the pronouncer's pronunciation with the dictionary markings in the word list. They have the same word list. The judges feel that the pronouncer's pronunciation does not match the pronunciation specified on the dictionary markings. The judges direct the pronouncer to correct the error. So I'll have y'all all, when y'all look at it, y'all decide, y'all can have some consensus, but I'm pretty sure, I think all the words probably going to be pretty good because you don't have the heavy accent, right? Disqualification for the reason other than the error. The judges will disqualify a speller who refuses a request to start spelling or provide an answer. You can be disqualified because those who do not approach the microphone when it's time. All of y'all will do that. You can also be disqualified if you do not comply with the eligibility requirements of all the things we read before. Who encourages unsportsmanlike conduct, who in the process of retracting a spelling alters the letter or sequence of letters. So that means that if you're going to repeat it and you change the way that you spell it, it's going to be an automatic disqualification, okay? Okay. Number 7, a speller's role. In the spelling round, the speller makes an effort to face the judges and pronounce the word for the judges before spelling it and after spelling it. The speller, while facing the judges, makes an effort to utter each letter distinctly and with sufficient volume, that is as loud as you can, okay, to be understood by the judges. The speller may ask the pronouncer to say the word again, define it, use it in a sentence, provide the part of speech, provide the language of origin, and or provide the alternate pronunciations as listed on the pronouncer's list. Correction of misspelling. The pronouncer and judges will not ask the speller to correct another speller's misspelling, even in the end of the B circumstances. Error. Upon providing an incorrect spelling of a word or incorrect answer, the speller immediately drops out of the competition except as provided in Rule 10. And finally, at the end of Rule 10, end of B procedure. If a speller in a round misspells or answers a question incorrectly, if none of the spellers remaining in the spelling bee at the start of the round spells the word correctly or answers a vocabulary question correctly, during that round, all remain in the competition. So we'll face that at the end. Ties. All spellers eliminated in the same round are tied for the same place. After the champion has been determined, the spelling bee officials may opt to conduct a tiebreaker. If only one speller in a round spells correctly or answers a vocabulary question correctly. So we'll go through that when we look at it. But mostly appeals. Provided that the appellant adheres to the time and manner. So parents, there's an appeals form over there. You can appeal a speller's incorrect or anything that you see or hear. You can appeal, but you need to do it within, let's double check real quickly. The speller correctly spelled the word, but it was eliminated for misspelling it, failing to say the word before and afterwards. So you need to do it before the next round. So we'll go to that, and we're all going to be listening to make sure that they get the best opportunity. But there is an appeals form, and as we already said, the judges can also stop to make sure. Okay, I think that's all the rules. Are we ready? Okay, are you ready? Okay, let's do this. Speller number 1.
I'm sorry.
Okay, the first round is a practice round. Okay, so we're just going to go through it like it's a regular contest, but it's a practice round. So I'm gonna suggest you do this. When I say the word, you look at me to make sure you hear the word. When you say the word, you say it to the judge. So you only need to look at me when you say the word. You do not spell the word to me. You spell the word to the judges and the audience so they can hear what you're saying. Okay? Pretty good on that? All right. First round is a practice round. So if you hear the bell, it's a misspelled word. You'll sit down, but it's just a practice round. Okay? So everybody give you a chance to get that bell. First word. This word could be confused with a similar word. Fun. It's a noun, a thing or person that gives amusement or is enjoyable. Fun.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
The backyard pool takes some work to maintain, but gives the children a great deal of fun.
Fun. F-U-N. Fun.
Yeah, you're fine. We're just going to check this out. Okay. Ooh, that hurt. You're going to have to say it loud, okay? Because I don't know if it's coming out. Sound as loud as Miss Segovia, okay? Yeah, thank God. Yeah.
When you're tall, it's like this, and when you're short, it's like this, okay? All right, everybody got it? All right.
This word has a homonym, red. It's an adjective, a color that is like that of blood or a ruby. Red.
Red. R-E-D. Red.
Y'all are going to have to talk real loud into it. Watch Miss Segovia. Watch it. Come on in. Red. You see? Oh, that sounded good, right? Does that sound good? No. You might have to hold it. Red. No, it's coming in and out. It is cut off. It's cutting off. Do we have another one?
You got it right.
Yes, go ahead. Y'all keep practicing, we'll get a new mic. This is a challenge round. I mean, oh, this right. Boy, I don't know anything. That might be a little louder, yeah. Yes, yes, much better. Thank you.
This word has a near homonym. Pay. It's a verb to give in return for something. Pay.
May you repeat the word?
Pay.
Pay. P-A-Y. Pay.
Well, to the judges, okay?
P-A-Y. Pay.
This word has a near homonym. Zoo. It's a noun, a garden, or park where animals are kept so the public can see them. Zoo.
Zoo. Z-O-O. Zoo.
This word has a near homonym. Hill. It's a noun. It's a part of the land that is higher than the land around it and is clearly shaped. Hill.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Hill. Hill.
H-E-E-L. Heel.
The correct spelling is H-I-L-L. Hill. This word has a near homonym. Den. It's a noun.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Den.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Jewelry had a hard time hearing her friend over the din of the stadium.
Can I use definition, please? The definition?
It could be confused with tin, a confused mix of loud noises. Din.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Din.
Then. T-H-I-N. Then.
The correct spelling is D-I-N. Din. This word has a homonym. One. It's an adjective, being a single person or thing and no more. One.
Can you use it in a sentence?
When Christy realized there was only one cookie left, she offered to share it with her sister. One.
One. O-N-E. One.
Keep. The word is a verb. To cause, to stay in a given place, situation, or condition. Keep.
Can you give me another definition, please?
Well, there's no other definition. To cause or stay in a given place, situation, or condition. Keep.
Teeth. T-E-E-T-H. Teeth.
Keep. The correct spelling is K-E-E-T. This word could be confused with a similar word, burp, to force gas out quickly from the stomach through the mouth. Burp.
Burp.
B-U-R-P, burp.
This word has a homonym, lake, a large body of water surrounded by land. Lake.
Lake.
The other one, good.
L. Lake. L-A-K-E, lake.
This word has a homonym, sick, not well or in good health. Sick.
Sick. Sick. S-I-C-K, sick.
This word has a near homonym, code, a set of instructions for a computer program. Code.
Code.
C-O-D-E, code.
This word has a homonym, air, a mixture of invisible gases that surrounds us and the earth, and that we can feel. Air.
Air.
A-I-R, air.
This word has a homonym, gills, organs used to get oxygen from water. Gills.
Gills, G-I-L-L-S, gills.
This word has a homonym, rain, water that falls in drops from clouds in the sky. Rain.
Rain.
R-A-N, rain.
The correct spelling is R-A-I-N, rain. This word has a near homonym, yard. The usually grassy land surrounding a house. Yard.
Yard. Y-A-R-D, yard.
Salt, a white crystal-like substance that is used especially to season or preserve food. Salt.
Salt, salt, S-A-L-A-T, salt.
The correct spelling is S-A-L-T, salt. This word has a homonym, mind, to object to, dislike, mind.
Can you repeat the word?
Mind.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Priya didn't mind cleaning up and doing the dishes after dinner. Mind.
Mine.
M-I-M-E, mime.
The correct spelling is M-I-N-D, mind. This word has a near homonym, game, a physical or mental competition that has rules in which players try to win. Game.
Game. G-A-M-E, game.
This word has a homonym, pool, a container usually made of concrete or plastic that is made for swimming. Pool.
Pool.
P-O-O-L, pool.
This word has a near homonym, jaws, the bone, muscle, nerves, other parts that make up the walls of the mouth that open and close it. Jaws.
Jaws. J A W S. Jaws.
Happy. Having a feeling of well-being. Happy.
Happy. Happy. Happy.
This word has a homonym. City. A large or important place where a lot of people live. City.
SIDE. City.
The correct spelling is CITY. City. Even, meaning any number that can be exactly divided by 2. Even.
Even. EVEN. Even.
Lima. A type of large, flat, green, or whitish bean that can be eaten. Lima.
Lima.
LIMA. Lima.
Spin. This to turn around or whirl rapidly. Spin.
SPIN. Spin.
Badly.
Badly. BADLY. Badly.
This word has a near homonym. Robe. A loose piece of clothing that wraps around you and is usually worn at home. Robe.
Robe. ROBE. Robe.
This word has a homonym. Brand. A class of things identified as being made by one company. Brand.
Brand. BRAND. Brand.
Shy. Easily frightened or scared. Shy.
Shy. Shy. SHY. Shy.
All right, give him a round of applause.
So some of the things I've noticed is that you need to make sure you look at Mr. Longoria. He says it, you have to say the word pretty clearly. Some of you, even though you're short, the little one, you just, Neve, you said it real loud, so make sure you say it loud so we can hear it. Mr. Longoria, the last enunciate all the way to the end. So if you don't know it, you look at him, okay? This is about you and Mr. Longoria. So he has to know that you said the word. So he can't be going like, say it, look at him, and look at the way his mouth is, okay? Y'all ready?
The more pronounced it, the better. So, meaning, did not ask me to use it in a sentence. If you ask me to use it in a sentence, I may give you a better pronunciation, and you get a better understanding of the words. So don't rush, don't overthink it. You guys know the words, but when you get up there and start thinking, you put doubt on yourself. So get up there. When you hear it in a sentence, I'll be happy to say it in a sentence. It gives me a better, it gives me another opportunity to say the word maybe correctly, because I did miss a T there, but I need to throw that right. But it's quite possible that my tongue doesn't know what word too. So, and I hear that myself. So when you're looking at me, you'll hear the word. Use it in a sentence if you don't hear it. Everybody's happy, use the word, right? But then is a good again. So keep using it in a sentence, you understand. Okay? All
Okay, this round is the first official round. We're starting with word 31. If you do miss the word, you will exit the stage. I think over there. Stage. Your contestant right. Okay? And then everybody just returns to their same seat and we'll move over at the end of the round. So good luck to everybody. Judges, you ready? Tabby, a cat with gray or brownish orange fur that is striped and spotted with black. Tabby.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Bonnie laughed as she watched the small gray tabby chase fly around the house.
Tabby. Tabby. Tabby.
Crisp, easily broken, cracked, or snapped. Crisp.
Crisp. CRISP. Crisp.
This word has a homonym, wool, the soft, wavy, or curly hair of some animals, such as sheep. Wool.
May I use it in a sentence, please?
The farmer carefully sheared the wool off the sheep. Wool.
Wool. WHOOL. Wool.
The correct spelling is WOOL. This word has a homonym, mean, unkind. The word is mean.
Mean. MEAN. Mean.
After, behind, in place, or time. After.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
The reception will take place at the hotel after the ceremony. After.
AFTER. After.
This word has a near homonym, holding, having, or keeping something in your hands or arms. Holding.
Holding. HOLDING. Holding.
This word has a homonym, yawn. To take a deep breath with your mouth wide open, usually because you're bored or tired. Yawn.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Once Bertram began to yawn, Stacy started to yawn too. Yawn.
Yawn. YAWN. Yawn.
This word has a homonym, grade. One of the levels of study at a school that is completed by a student in 1 year. Grade.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
When Andrea grows up, she wants to be a third grade teacher. Grade.
Grade. GRADE. Grade.
This word has a near homonym, base. The front part of your head that has your chin, mouth, nose, cheeks, and eyes. Face.
Face. FACE. Face.
Litter. This word has a near homonym, Litter, trash or garbage lying scattered about. Litter.
Litter. Litter. Litter. Litter.
Paper, a thin sheet of fibers used in many ways, including as a surface for writing. Paper.
Paper. Paper. Paper.
Soggy, heavy with moisture or water, soaked. Soggy.
Soggy.
SOG. Soggy.
The correct spelling is Sogggy. Oink, the
Oink.
sound a pig makes. Oink.
Oink.
OINK. Oink.
Street, the part of a public road that cars and other vehicles drive on. Street.
Street. STREET. Street.
This word is a near homonym. Tiptoe, to walk quietly or cautiously on only the front ends of your feet. Tiptoe.
Tiptoe. TIPTOE. Tiptoe.
Finch, this word could be confused with a similar word, a small to medium-sized bird with a short, cone-shaped beak used to crush seeds. Finch.
Can I please have the definition?
A small to medium-sized bird with a short, cone-shaped beak used to crush seeds. Finch.
Finch. FENTCH. Finch.
The correct spelling is FINCH. Mercy, the removal or lessening of pain, suffering, or trouble. Mercy.
Can I please have the definition?
The removal or lessening of pain, suffering, or trouble. Mercy.
Can I please have a sentence?
Whenever anyone eats Mina's super spicy chili, she offers him mercy in the form of a glass of milk. Mercy.
Mercy.
MERSSY. Mercy.
The correct spelling is MERCY. This word is a near homonym. Pillows. Bags usually made of cloth and filled with soft material. Pillows.
Can I have it in a sentence, please?
The princess could feel the pea even under several layers of blankets, mattresses, and pillows. Pillows.
Pillows. PILLOWS. Pillows.
This word is a near homonym. Alarm. A thing that warns or signals by using noises, lights, or other effects. Alarm.
Alarm. ALARM. Alarm.
Pizza. Pizza. A thin, usually round layer of bread, dough covered in toppings such as tomato sauce and cheese, and baked. Pizza.
Pizza. Pizza. Pizza.
This word has a near homonym. View, what you see, what you can see from a place. View.
View. V-I-E-W.
This word has a near homonym. Loaf, a shaped or molded lump of bread. Loaf.
Loaf. L-O-A-F. Loaf.
This word has a homonym. Forest, a large area of land covered with lots of trees, shrubs, and bushes. Forest.
F-O-R-I-S-T. Forest.
The correct spelling is Forest. Relax, to rest. Relax.
Relax. R-E-L-A-C-K-S. Relax.
The correct spelling is Relax. Shiny. Polish. Shiny.
Shiny. S-H-I-N-Y. Shiny.
Type. To write using a keyboard. Type.
Can you use the definition, please?
To write using a keyboard. Type.
T-I-P-Y. Type.
The correct spelling is Type. This word has a homonym. Disco, a type of popular dance music with strong, steady rhythm, usually electronically produced sounds. Disco.
Disco. D-I-S-C-O. Disco.
This word has a homonym. Worry, cautious and on the lookout for danger. Worry.
Worry. W-O-R-R-Y. Worry.
The correct spelling is W-A-R-Y. Latch, to secure something against opening by using a device for holding it closed. Latch.
Latch. L-A-C-T-H. Latch.
The correct spelling is Latch. This word has a near homonym. Sloth, a slow-moving brownish or grayish mammal with very long front legs, long curved claws that hangs from branches and eats leaves and fruit. Sloth.
Can I have the language of origin, please?
The word is originally English. Sloth.
Sloth. Wait.
Sloth. S-L-O-T-H. Sloth.
Okay, that's the end of the first round. This word has a near homonym. Pudding, a sweet, creamy dessert that is soft, spongy, or thick. Pudding.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Homer served chocolate pudding with cookie crumbs for dessert. Pudding.
Pudding. Pudding. Pudding.
This word has a homonym. Hours. Periods of time lasting 60 minutes. Hours.
Hours. Hours. Hours.
This word has a near homonym. Maple. A tree with gray bark, section leaves, hardwood, and sap used to make syrup. Maple.
M-A-P-L-E. Maple.
This word is a near homonym. Plaster. A mix of usually sand, water, or other materials that is used to coat inside walls and ceilings. Plaster.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Tom added more plaster to help cover the hole in the wall. Plaster.
Can you repeat the word?
Plaster.
Plaster. Plaster.
Quest. A journey to go in search of something. Quest.
Definition, please.
A journey to go in search of something.
May I have in a sentence, please?
Aki is on an epic 3-day quest for a perfect pair of sneakers. Quest.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Quest.
Quest. Q-U-E-S-T. Quest.
Invent. To think up or imagine. Invent.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Zeri liked to invent stories to tell her younger siblings. Invent.
Invent. I-N-V-E-N-T. Invent.
This word could be confused with a similar word. Splinter. A thin, sharp piece of something like wood that has broken off a bigger piece. Splinter.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Bella got a splinter in her foot from walking barefoot on the wooden deck. Splinter.
Splinter. S-P-L-I-T-E-R.
The correct spelling is S-P-L-I-N-T-E-R. This word has a homonym. Royal. Related to or owned by the family of a king or queen. Royal.
Royal. R-O-Y-A-L. Royal.
Whenever. At any time. Whenever.
Whatever. W-H-E-N-E-B-E-R. Whatever.
This word could be confused with a similar word. Bacon. Meat from the sides of a pig that has been salted and smoked. Bacon.
Can you please use it in a sentence, please?
Russell sprinkled some bacon and cheese on his omelet. Bacon.
Bacon. B-A-C-O-N. Bacon.
This word could be confused with a similar word. Wrong. Not true, correct, or right. The word is wrong.
Wrong. W-R-O-N-G. Wrong.
This word has a near homonym, tangled. The definition is knotted or twisted together. The word is tangled.
T-A-N-G-L-E-T.
This word is a homonym, otters. A brown, dark brown, aquatic fish-eating mammals with long tails, short legs, webbed feet, and small ears. Otters.
Otters. O-T-T-E-R-S. Otters.
This word is a near homonym, gremlin. A small, mischievous gnome that is imagined to cause errors or problems with equipment. Gremlin.
Can I have it in a sentence, please?
When the machine broke down for the 5th time, Joey joked they must have gotten a gremlin at the warehouse. Gremlin.
Gremlin. G-R-I-M-L-I-N. Gremlin.
The correct spelling is Gremlin. Fiji, an island country in the southwestern Pacific. Fiji.
Fiji. F-I-J-I. Fiji.
This word could be confused with a similar word, artistic, characterized by taste and judgment, or by art and skill. Artistic.
Can I have it in a sentence, please?
Janelle created an artistic prom dress out of duct tape that impressed her friends and family. Artistic.
Artistic. A-R-T-I-S-T-I-C. Artistic.
This word is a homonym, groan. A deep or sudden unintentional sound that usually indicates grief or sometimes disapproval or annoyance. Groan.
Sentence, please.
Xander let out a loud groan as he heaved the grocery bag in the cart. Groan.
Can you please repeat the
word? Groan. Groan.
O-O-N-E?
The correct spelling is Groan. This word is a homonym, siren, an apparatus often electrically operated for producing a piercing warning sound of musical tones. Siren.
May you use it in a sentence, please?
The warning sound of the fire truck siren changed as the vehicle approached the intersection. Siren.
Siren. S-I-R-E-N. Siren.
Shavings. Thin strips of wood pared off by a tool or something or shaping wood. Shavings.
Shavings. H-H-I-V-I-N-G. Shavings.
The correct spelling is S-H-A-V-I-N-G-S. Tireless. Seemingly not able to become weary or have your strength decrease or fail. Tireless.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Mom praised Adam for his tireless efforts to clean the house. Tireless.
May you repeat the word?
Tireless. Tireless.
Tireless. T. I. E-R. L-E-S-S. Tireless.
The correct spelling is T-I-R-E-L-E-S-S. Clumsy, not having ease in using the hands, skill, or nimbleness or grace, such as in the use of the body, limbs, or in the performance of an action. Clumsy.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Brianna's clumsy attempt to pick the lock on her sister's diary left scratches all around the keyhole. Clumsy.
May I have the language of origin?
This word is probably from an originally Scandinavian-derived English word.
Clumsy. C-L-U-S-S-Y. Clumsy.
The correct spelling is C-L-U-M-S-Y. That is the end of the second round.
the judges have talked, the pronouncer has spoken also, and there was an appeal that she might have heard it incorrectly, and the pronouncer feels like he might have also said it, didn't say it as clear as he can, so they're going to, she has a.
We're gonna reinstate the test in 18. Yeah, we're gonna uphold the appeal and, okay.
And so, just go to the restroom real quickly, and we'll be right back.
We're good?
My sister went to the restroom.
Oh, your sister went to it.
Okay. How are you feeling? Feeling okay? Good. This is round 2? Round 3. Oh, it started round 3? Told you don't give her water. Okay. Round 3.
Okay, we were on to round 3. Judges, you ready? We're on word 82. Factory. A building or collection of buildings with facilities such as machines for making goods, often from raw materials. Factory.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Mary Beth works in a factory that specializes in the manufacture of auto parts. Factory.
Factory. Factory. Factory.
This word is a near homonym. Poodle. Dogs of no European breed, of active, intelligent dogs that have a curly, dense, solid color coat and are grouped into standard miniature and toy sizes. Poodle.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Poodle.
Poodles. Poodles.
Inspire. To encourage or motivate. Inspire.
Inspire. I-N-S-P-I-R-E. Inspire.
This word is a near homonym. Boasted. said or told something intended to give others a high opinion of yourself. Bragged. The word is boasted.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Monique boasted of her ability to complete all her homework in 5 minutes flat. Boasted.
B-O-A-S-T-E-D, boasted.
Abnormal. Differing from the typical. Abnormal.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Nalini's argument that it was considered abnormal to live without a smartphone in this day and age did little to convince her parents to buy her one. Abnormal.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Abnormal.
Abnormal. A-D-N-O-M-A-R-L. Abnormal.
The correct spelling is A-B-N-O-R-M-A-L. This word has a near homonym. Gravity. The tendency or state of being drawn to the mass of something in the sky, such as the earth, the moon, or a planet, or bodies at or near its surface. Gravity.
Gravity. G-R-A-V-I-T-Y. Gravity.
This word could be confused with a similar word. Borrowed. Receive something such as a book from a library to use outside the library for a period of time. Borrowed.
Borrowed. B-O-R-R-W-E-D. Borrowed.
The correct spelling is B-O-R-R-O-W-E-D. The word could be confused with a similar word. Pleats. Folds in cloth made by doubling material over on itself and is stitched, attached, or held along one side. Pleats.
Can I have the definition, please?
Folds in cloth made by doubling material over on itself and that is stitched, attached, or held along one side. Pleats. Picks up a lisp here. It's pleats.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Cushy picked a skirt with pleats and paired it with ruffled blouse. Pleats.
Pleat. P-L-E-E-T. Pleat.
The correct spelling is P-L-E-A-T-S. This word could be confused with a similar word, scratched. Scraped or rubbed lightly with something pointed or rough in order to relieve itching. Scratched.
Can I please have a sentence?
Dennis repeatedly scratched at his butt bite, only to discover that he was making the itching worse. Scratched.
Scratch.
S-C-R-A-C-T-C-H-A-T-E-D. Scratched.
The correct spelling is S-C-R-A-T-C-H-E-D. This word has a near homonym, ghost. A supernatural appearance, an apparition. Ghost.
Ghost. Ghost. Ghost.
Distorted. Twisted out of a natural, normal, or original shape or condition. Distorted.
Distorted. Distorted.
The correct spelling is distorted. This word could be confused with a similar word, mission, a specific task with which a person or group is charged. Mission.
Mission. Mission. Mission.
The correct spelling is Mission. This word could be confused with a similar word, shriek, a shrill, usually wild or unintentional cry, as of a sudden or extreme terror or pain of violent laughter. Shrek. Excuse me, let me re-say that, let me say it again. Shriek. And I'm going to use it in a sentence for you, okay? Bertie let out a shriek when his sister startled him by jumping out from behind the door. Shriek.
Shrink. Shriek.
Majestic. Having, exhibiting, or marked by significant or commanding power, effect, or appearance. Regal. The word is majestic.
May I use it in a sentence, please?
Graciela was speechless at the majestic sight of Victoria Falls. Majestic.
May you repeat the word?
Majestic.
Majestic. Majestic. Majestic.
The correct spelling is Majestic. Universe. The entire celestial cosmos. Universe.
Could you read it in a sentence, please?
Many scientists feel that the universe is expanding more rapidly than they originally expected. Universe.
Universe. Universe. Universe.
Signals. Sounds or gestures made to give warning or command. Signals.
May you use it in a sentence, please?
David always uses hand signals when riding his bike. Signals.
Signals. Signals. Signals.
Okay, that is the end of round 3. Okay, we're on word 98, beginning of round 4. The word is guidance. The definition is advice in choosing courses, preparing for a line of work, or further education, or coping with personal problems given to students by teacher or professional counselor. Guidance.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
After deciding on a career in nursing, Carlos met with his school counselor for guidance on which courses he should take. Guidance.
Can you use it in a definition, please?
Advice in choosing courses, preparing for a line of work, or further education, or coping with personal problems given to students by teacher or professional counselor. Guidance.
Guidance. Guidance. Guidance.
The correct spelling is Guidance. This word has a homonym. Custard. A sweetened mixture of milk and eggs that is baked, boiled, or frozen. Custard.
May you repeat the word, please?
Custard.
Custard. Custard. Custard.
This word could be confused with a similar word. Eliminate. The definition is to get rid of. Eliminate.
Eliminate. Eliminate. Eliminate.
The correct spelling is Eliminate. This word has a homonym. Glands. Cells or groups of cells that selectively remove material from the blood, modify them, and send them back out so the body can further use them or eliminate them. Glands.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Dr. Bernard checked Hallie's neck to see if her glands were swollen. Glands.
Can you repeat the word, please?
Glands.
Glands. Glands.
The correct spelling is Glands. Axis. This word is a near homonym. Axis.
Can you
A
use
straight line of a body or three-dimensional figure rotates about or may be supposed to rotate. Axis.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Tanya was surprised to learn that the Earth's axis, running from the North Pole to the South Pole, was actually invisible. Axis.
Can you repeat the word?
Axis.
Axis.
Axis. Axis.
The correct spelling is Axis. This word has a homonym, lure. The definition is to attract, entice. The word is lure.
Can you repeat the word?
Lure.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Andrew hopes that his advertised sale will lure people to his shop. Lure.
Lure. L-U-R-R-E-R. Lure.
The correct spelling is L-U-R-E. This word is a near homonym. Relics. Souvenirs or mementos. Relics.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
Gloria keeps letters and other relics of her youth in an old suitcase in her closet. Relics.
Relics. R-E-L-I-C-S. Relics.
This word could be confused with a similar word, stylish, conforming to an accepted standard and especially to one of current fashion. Stylish.
Can you read it in a sentence, please?
Libby spends all her allowance on stylish accessories to spruce up her wardrobe. Stylish.
Stylish. S-T-I-L-L-I-S-H. Stylish.
The correct spelling is S-T-Y-L-I-S-H. This word is a near homonym. Knelt. Fell or rested on the knees. Knelt.
May you repeat the word?
Alistair knelt down and checked under the bed for his missing shoe. Knelt.
Knelt. N-A-I-L-T. Knelt.
The correct spelling is K-N-E-L-T. That is in the row. Okay, and the last, since we only have 2 spellers left, if both spellers miss the word, we do another word. If one speller misses a word and the other speller gets it correctly, she still has to spell the championship word correctly. If she does not spell the championship word correctly, then we revert back to giving them both another round. So if you misspell the word, number 2, or anyone, stay seated, because they still have to spell the championship round, okay? So just relax, get a big breath, and we're gonna go to round 5, word 107. So, contestant 2. Creatures, lower animals, especially farm animals. Creatures.
Creatures. C-R-E-A-T-U-R-E-S. Creatures.
Jerkily, in a manner marked by jolting. Jerkily.
Can you use it in a sentence, please?
The car moved jerkily along the rutted street. Jerkily.
Jerkily. J-E-R-K-L-Y. Jerkily.
The correct spelling is Jerkily. So we show a championship word needs to be spelled, so go ahead and sit down up here. So this is the championship word. If the contestant 2 spells this word correctly, then you will be the champion. Okay, if not, we will continue on with another full round. Venus, the planet second in order from the sun. Venus.
Venus. V-E-N-U-S. Venus.
Congratulations, Jamie J. 2018, you were
The runner-up?
the runner-up.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to you too.
Come on down. So we have Camila Cantu and Isabel Parkey, winner and runner-up. So give them another round of applause. Okay, we're going to have a couple of treats for the little ones. You can stay with your children and spend time with them. And judges, we'd like to thank you for all the hard work you did. And Mr. Longoria, thank you so much. We're going to take pictures. Can I take a picture? Yes, please. Here. Nice. What was it? Oh, I don't know. Look at the